This morning I want to talk about blind spots. When you're driving a car, those of you who are experienced drivers know this. Your eyes have a limited vision physically. And there's nothing wrong with that, that's natural. However, when you're driving on the road, you need to be able to pay attention to what happens besides of you and also what happens behind you. That's why you are enabled with mirrors. You have 3 mirrors, 2 on each side of the car, 1 inside the car, above you, so that you can see what happens beside you and behind you. Are you being insulted by those mirrors? No. Those mirrors are there to enable you to drive the car safely and effectively. Without those mirrors, you would have to turn your head around all the time, and by doing that, you lose sight of what's in front of you and you crash. And you may even die or accidentally kill someone else while doing that. That's why those that designed the car designed it with enablements. Having blind spots is natural. We all have them. But I'm not talking about cars in this video. I just use the car as a parable because we all agree and we all can understand that you need to have those enablements in a car for anyone to be able to drive the car safely. No one would recommend you, or at least no one in the right mind, would recommend you to drive a car without those 3 enablements, those 3 mirrors. You would crash, you could kill someone while driving a car without those 3 enablements. Now look, I've spoken about how your weaknesses and vulnerabilities are not your enemy, but they are designed to enable you to walk in supernatural strength and supernatural power. So I'm not going to repeat that. Okay, I already repeated it, but I've already spoken about that. In line with this, I want to reveal to you better why this why this phenomenon, pagan Christianity, is evil. Yes, I said it. Pagan Christianity is evil. Not just deceptive, not just watered down, it's evil. Think about the car I've just spoken of. If you miss those 3 enablements, someone tells you, you need to drive that car. Well, let's say you have a boss, and the boss tells you, I want you to deliver this package. You arrive at the car, and you see that there are no 3 mirrors. And you tell your boss, sir, with all due respect, but I can't drive this car. The boss says, why can't you drive the car? You have a driver's license, right? You used to driving cars. And then you say, yes, sir, and that's why I'm telling you, I can't drive this car. It misses 3 important elements. If I drive this car, I may crash, something bad's going to happen. And the boss tells you, you either drive that car or you're fired. And you'll come homeless. And his children will have nothing to eat. And the boss begins to mention all kinds of bad consequences will haunt him if he doesn't drive the car. So the employee, now, having to choose between either crashing or dying in traffic or having his family starving, he preferred the first because at least he thought, if I perish, they can still get some benefits from the state because his wife became a widow. So he drove the car. Now, this is a very extreme example, I know it. But in pagan Christianity, you have this boss that convinces you that there is nothing wrong with the car, even when your senses tell you this is bad. And in pagan Christianity even teach you that if you sense something is bad, it's from the devil. So they teach you to ignore your natural senses, which Christ designed you with. So you end up driving the car, figuratively speaking, thinking you're so safe. Well, the complete opposite is true. That's pagan Christianity. And here's the thing. When someone crashes in pagan Christianity, they deny it. They don't even talk about it. And if they have to talk about it, they will say it's just an exception to the rule. And many in the church shout and scream amen. That is pagan Christianity. I'm telling you, pagan Christianity is evil. Okay, I may have raised my voice now. Okay, I don't care if I raise my voice. I'm going to say it one more time so that you can hear it clearly, so that it will get through to you. Pagan Christianity is evil. I'm not saying pagan Christians are evil, because there are real believers among pagan Christians. Okay, there are kind-hearted, real believers investing in pagan Christianity because they're tricked. Not because they're dumb, not because they're stupid, they have been tricked. Pagan Christianity itself is a big con, a big trick of the enemy. And I'm exposing it for what it is. It is evil. Alright? And look, when I talk about pagan Christianity, I'm talking about that counterfeit Christianity, that counterfeit biblical revelation that needs to be maintained by institutions and manpower. That's what I'm talking about. There's nothing wrong with having a group of believers come together. Whether it's in a building or in a cafeteria, doesn't matter. So having a community of believers operating as a community, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. But this thing, pagan Christianity, please, I'm telling you, it's evil. You have no idea how bad this thing affects you, often until it's way too late. Well, because I had started knowledge out of paganism, I quickly, very quickly, when I was 15, 16 already, recognized, hold on a minute, something's bad here. It was when I was around 13, 14 that I really got kind of involved in pagan Christianity, thinking it was the real way. Very quickly I realized, hold on a minute, this thing is not from God. It has nothing to do with Christ at all. And I see folks growing up, becoming 30, 40, even 50, still struggling to find the right way of pagan Christianity. And they don't even realize it's pagan. Don't even realize it's demonic. Yes, I said it. Pagan Christianity is evil. It's demonic. So get out of it.